Maybe I need to make some career move because I'm shook that he makes this amount of money at this age and with the career that he has. Hello guys, my name is Aji. Welcome to Figure It Out with Aji, a place where I'm part to figure out your money, your career, personal growth, and live life on your own terms. So today I'm gonna be reacting to someone earning more than $500,000 in the United States of America through CNBC Millennial Money. So I'm excited to see how this person I am shook. The video is like only a day old, so I have not seen it, so I'm gonna be reacting to it and you guys are gonna see my reaction to it. $500,000? Oh my god. Goals, goals, goals. So we're gonna see how he spends that money. So let's get into the video.
I didn't like the thought of putting money aside that I couldn't touch. I wanted to be able to invest everything and have it be tangible. But through the advice of my siblings and my CPA, I do contribute about $1,500 a month to my self-directed IRA, which I am able to invest.
So the first thing that I'm seeing is he is 25 years old. So I'm assuming he's in tech or he's in some kind of research or something. I'm just amazed. So let's get into the video.
My name is Sahil Mehta. I'm 25 years old. I make around $515,000 a year, and I live in Berkeley, California. I work.
Okay, wow. I was wrong. So he is into real estate and he's a developer as well. So I guess, what a good job. Good job to him. Wow, okay.
As an executive assistant for Herman Chan at Golden Gate Sotheby's, and my day-to-day really can be largely unpredictable. I make a commission on every deal that we close, and fortunately, the real estate market here in the San Francisco Bay Area has not slowed down. It has only increased year over year since I've started, and a lot of it has to do with market timing.
Okay, he is on track to make about $250K to $400K in 2021 as an executive assistant. Man, maybe I need to make some career move because I'm shook that he makes this amount of money at this age and with the career that he has. Absolutely, absolutely fabulous, and kudos to him. Okay, that makes sense. $1.4 million in real estate. So those are assets that he has. It could be assets and liabilities, but that is a big portfolio. Really a big portfolio for a real estate company or agent. Wow.
I was born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland. My dad was a practicing physician, and my mom was a business owner. My family sort of lost a lot of what they worked so hard to earn in the market crash of 2000 and 2008. And so at an early age, I learned the importance of managing money and managing risk, which really accelerated my timeline. I had different side hustles in middle school. I was selling snacks in between classes, which really created a sense of urgency for me to be able to learn about financial freedom and being able to provide that to my parents.
There's the word, financial freedom. Oh my God, my kind of people. I'm just so impressed as how tenacious he is and how resourceful he is in terms of him seeing his parents going through these hurdles, this financial crisis during the depression, and him making that lighting a fire on his ass to just go for it and do what he needed to do to get to where he is. Absolutely, absolutely a stud. Wow, I'm really impressed. Really impressed.
As possible, so I could, leave them from the pressures that they were putting on themselves to support us.
Isn't that the goal? To just remove the pressure that sometimes money brings. being in a place whereby your family does not have to be worried about money. It's like generational wealth, financial independence, financial freedom, whatever you call it. Like it's life changing. And even though money does not buy everything, but it is a tool to give you the life that you want, to make impact on other people's life. And in this case, he's impactful in like with retiring his parents if they want to retire at an early age. Wow.
That forced me to learn about money and managing. Our parents never wanted us to be stressed or pressured, but inadvertently, us seeing like what they were doing to provide for us was a lot of pressure, and it always created a sense of urgency in me.
Absolutely, that is so true. Especially, even though he was born here, but his family, it looks like they're immigrants. And when you come to this country as an immigrant, you have to go through the dirt to go out there and be the best version of you, because you have people behind you. That could be your family, that could be your immediate family, that could be your parents, your siblings, so that they don't have to go through the hurdles that you went through. So I can absolutely relate with that. And unfortunately, with his dad having a heart attack, like he said, that created a sense of urgency of like, oh, I need to I need a way to make money so that we don't have to worry about money. Like even in emergency cases, like we don't have to worry about money. So I am absolutely so impressed by this young man's journey to like financial freedom. So they're getting into the budget. So let's see what his budget looks like.
I don't pay any rent right now. I live in a building that I own, and I try to keep it that way. Elon Musk, like to many, is like a pretty big role model to me.
Okay, so here's the budget. So his budget is $14,983 a month, which is extremely good, which is exceptional. He is definitely in the 1% world earners. Out of the $14,983, he says $10,000. Oh my God, $10,000 out of that. Let's calculate that. How many percent is that? Let's see. My math is not mathing today. He is saving 66.74% of his income. Kudos to this guy. What? That is extremely, extremely, extremely 67% of your income going to savings. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, so transportation. Okay, I think that is coming from his Tesla, because when he came in, the first thing that I saw was a Tesla. So he's probably leasing or he's financing that. So that's pretty high for a car, but he can afford it. But at the same time though, like just buy a Tesla and let it depreciate in value, because he is paying a lot of interest on that. Yeah. So transportation, car pay. Okay, he says car payments, car rental, and insurance. That's a lot of money. That's almost $2,000. That is a lot of money. I think he can cut down on that. For SEP IRA, okay, he's doing 1,500. Absolutely wonderful. So 1,500. Let's calculate that. 1,500 in 12 months. So he's putting $18,000. So he's extremely smart and he's extremely good with money. So that if you can max out your IRAs and your sub IRA, I think with sub IRA, because he works for himself, so you get a sub IRA. Usually it does not. I don't think you have access to a sub IRA when you work for a company. But because perhaps maybe he works for himself or he works with his brother and things like that. So as an entrepreneur, you have a sub IRA. So the maximum that you can put as a self-employed entrepreneur is $58,000 a year. So he's putting 18,000, which is not bad. He could put more. If I was him, I would probably put more. But we'll see. I'm not really sure about his employee situation, because I don't think. It says he's an executive assistant, but he's doing sub IRA, so it's commission based as well. So he's putting $18,000 a year in his sub IRA, which is good. That is a start, and saving a lot of money as well. Food is $700, which is not bad for the San Francisco area. Like he was saying, the Bay Area is pretty expensive. I was there a few weeks ago. It can be very expensive. Travel, $460. Okay, I'm quite impressed with that. Discretionary spending about $310. Okay, so that would be donations and shoppings. Membership, $198. Not bad at all. So that includes like gym, Spotify, and things like that. Then phone, $70. Pretty good. Pretty solid. I think it's pretty good. Absolutely wonderful. I think the only hiccup that I have is the transportation, the car payment. I think that's pretty high, and that could go down way down. And if he's really into that car, instead of leasing it or instead of like financing, he can pay for it. He can save for it and pay for cash, so that it would just depreciate rather than it depreciating as well as you're paying for the depreciation. So pay for the depreciation upfront and forget about it. Yeah.
I ended up buying Tesla Model X. It was my dream car, and I just feel so fortunate to be able to buy it. But then also,
Okay, so like I just said, he bought his dream car, the Tesla. He said it's his dream car, and so he's not leasing it. He's probably financing it. So, if I was him, I would have saved for it and paid for it upfront. That's my only critique.
at the end of last year, I found out that there was a way that I could buy the car and write off the entire amount if it weighed more than a certain amount. And so I discovered that the Model X qualified. So there are definitely moments where I will splurge on, looking good and eating good because I have a membership at Equinox. Sometimes I don't make the best use out of it, and I know it looks that way, but I do try to go to the gym.
Oh my God. He has $84,000 in his personal savings account. Woo! Lord have mercy. Absolutely, this young man is doing absolutely wonderful. I don't know though why he has that amount of money in his savings account if it's not for a specific thing. He might be saving for a down payment because he has real estate. And he's in real estate, so it's never a bad idea to have liquid cash with you as well. So $84,000, that's more than enough for emergency fund. We'll see what's the reason for him having $84,000 in his personal savings account, because that could be something that could be earning you interest, that could be invested off top if you remove the emergency fund. But let me not be too quick to judge him and see what he has to say about that. Okay, absolutely. He said once he sees enough, he buys another house and upgrades his existing rentals. Good plan. I had a feeling it was something to do with that.
So the goal is to try to save as much as possible, and sometimes, it turns out to be very little just because of the natural expenses that come with property management and property improvement that we do. Prior to owning the real estate investments, I probably was saving upwards of 99% of what I was making. That is largely what led to being able to buy and invest in real estate so early on, is because I was able to save like a significant portion of what I made. He inspired and motivated me to be able to move to Berkeley. While attending my senior year at Berkeley High School, I discovered that there was an option to take concurrent enrollment for classes that transfer to UC Berkeley at a discounted rate or completely free. And so I aggressively took as many courses as I could to...
What he did here, like he explained, is like he took as much credits as possible while he was in high school so that he can transfer those to university, and most of them were for free, so he didn't have to pay the premium of university or go into college, because Berkeley, University of California, Berkeley is expensive as hell. So this guy is like, I'm just impressed. All around, well-rounded, like smart with money, making good decisions, and sacrificing for a little bit to get to where he needs to be in life, and he's absolutely winning.
Transfer. So graduating high school, I enrolled into Berkeley as a junior instead of a freshman.
Look at that. So he literally had like 2 years to complete university. Wonderful.
It was a little to no cost investment to experiment with the idea of being a real estate agent. And so I worked on getting my license simultaneous to all the other things that I was working on, primarily getting into Berkeley. When I got into real estate, I just wanted to graduate and get it done with, and then just focus as much as I could on learning about real estate. My brother and I own 5 properties now in close proximity to Berkeley campus. We bought half of our portfolio last year, more than half of our portfolio just in 1 year. Doing all this while working as an executive assistant, it does give me a little more enjoyment because of the control. I'm not told what to do or anything, and so part of that is definitely better. Sometimes I could wipe out entirely what I made in a month, but generally I like to save more than half of what I make in a month. More if possible, but sometimes, expenses that come with property ownership, it's sometimes can be very...
He's making an extra $24,667 as passive income. Well, actually, it's not passive because he's managing the properties, but that's an extremely good side hustle. That is an extremely good side hustle. Wow. Like, these properties are all making money. And obviously, they come with costs and expenses and stuff like that, but that's a pretty good margin.
Predictable. And I have no control over that. And so sometimes if I have to replace an unexpected leaking pipe or old roof or something, for the most part, I have anticipated expenses for property maintenance, but oftentimes there are unpredictable expenses. The way that I've handled my taxes year over year has changed dramatically just because the amount that I've made has changed. I created an LLC just so I could have some tax liability. I really don't know as much as my CPA. I like sort of am hands off.
I like that fact that, he uses people that know what they're doing. He pays those people and do the work that he doesn't know much about, which is I think which is absolutely a great idea, a great route to go. If you don't know anything about something, find someone and delegate that task to that person. Find someone that could do a great job. They can explain things to you. You don't have to know the nitty-gritties of things. It just saves you time, and time is like invaluable. Time is more invaluable than money itself. So if you can, whatever it is, whatever business that you have, if you don't have the time or the knowledge to do it, find someone that has the knowledge to do it. It will save you a lot of time. It will save you a lot of money or mess that you don't have to deal with. So kudos to him for doing that.
Golf is a big escape for me. When I have time, I'm able to get out there and play some golf, watch basketball, and especially with my brother on the court, it's like now even more meaningful to watch the games. Traveling is one of the things that I really, really enjoy. I wasn't ever able to really travel as much as I would have liked to, but every year my family drops, sort of what they're doing, and we're able to squeeze out 1 week out of the year to be together in Hawaii. We go to Hawaii every year, like a different island, and it's just the most beautiful experience.
Goals. I just wish I could just one day just gather my whole family and we just travel the world, like he said, travel a week or two, go to Italy, just have fun, like luxury. Work hard, play hard. I just love it. We love to see it. It's coming. I know for sure one day that will happen for me and my family. So
there's not really a particular number that I'm going after. I just want to keep pushing as high as I possibly can go.
Oh my God, that is so sweet. Like they're planning to buy a house for their parents. by the end of the year, which is absolutely a blessing. Because if you have the blessings of your parents, you will forever be blessed in this world. So kudos to them.
Effort of my siblings and I, we were so fortunate to stay true to our mission of helping our parents and providing to them like they did to us. And
Absolutely.
So we were able.
That is such a immigrant thing. That is such a cultural thing, and like I feel like Indians, Africans, we have kind of similar culture. We have a lot of reverence towards our parents.
Have them retire entirely, and they like are now living close to us. What's theirs was ours growing up, and so like now what's mine is like I feel like is theirs. The most important lesson I've learned about money is to be patient. The money that I make doesn't really change my why. It just proves that when you have your reason and a really grounded mission, the sky is the limit.
Wow. Pretty powerful stuff, like pretty amazing. And he, like the last bit, he talks about like, you know, his why doesn't change. The why will always keep you going. Why are you saving money? Why do you want more money? Why do you want to change your life? If you have a solid why, that remains as it is. So I'm absolutely impressed. I'm inspired to bring up my A game and continue doing what I need to do. We love to see it. We love seeing young people win. No matter what they say, the Gen Z millennials, we're doing the dates, we're doing the thing. So I hope you guys like this reaction. I love every bit of this video. I have a few critics, but let's discuss down below in the comments what you guys think. Like and comment. Like this video, guys. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm joking. But like this video, it helps with the performance of the video. It helps with YouTube recommending it to other people so they could be discoverable, so they can have more views and, you know, prosper. But do let me know down below in the comments what you think about his journey. But until then, I will see you when I see you. Bye.